I think the biggest mistake that founders make, especially first-time founders, is picking the wrong co-founder. The natural thing to do when you pick a co-founder is to go for your friends or people you went to school with, but you just have good chemistry. Hi, I'm Tae Hea Nahm. I'm a co-founder of Stomben처스 and co-author of a book called Survival to Thrival. At Harvard, I was an applied math major. And so what that allowed me to do was form mathematical models of different things, whether it was in science like chemistry or in economics. So we do a lot of mathematical modeling there. And I just like trying to form models. And I find that really helped me as an investor, because then I could try to figure out patterns of success or patterns of failure. And so we try to take those insights in the books that we wrote on Survival to Thrival. So at Storm, since we started over 20 years ago, we went through a major evolution. In the beginning, we were focused on internet infrastructure. So we did a lot of investments in networking and telecom and optics. This is around the late 90s, 2000. Then all of a sudden that entire telecom bubble crashed. And it put us in a difficult situation. At one point, our funds were negative. So since many of our friends invested in us, it made it hard to go to parties because they were asking us, why were we negative? But fortunately, the funds all turned around and we became positive. And we also made a decision a few years later to focus on B2B software. And that's turned out to be a very good decision for us. Well, it helps to be lucky. At the end of the day, investments, luck plays a big role to it. But at the end of the day, what's really worked out well for us is thinking of an investment as trying to surf a tidal wave. So if we can figure out what will be the next big wave, and second is to invest in a founder who can surf that wave, then in general, we've done very well. I think the biggest mistake that founders make, especially first-time founders, is picking the wrong co-founder. The natural thing to do when you pick a co-founder is to go for your friends or people you went to school with, but you just have good chemistry. And there's also a natural temptation to include as many people as co-founders as possible. And what we found is that the selection of a co-founder is very important. And the more co-founders you have, it's harder to make decisions because it's hard to build that consensus. And so I think the best thing is to pick the minimum number of co-founders that you need to unlock growth. Because it's going from founding to unlocking growth that is the key. And once a company's unlocked growth, then it's very easy to recruit other great people to the company. Well, right now, the biggest qualification for companies that want to raise money in Silicon Valley or anywhere in the world right now is if you unlock growth. To give you an example, one of our best investments is a company that a founder started when he was 24 years old. This is his first company, first job, so no prior experience at all. And but he really knew how to build a company, how to unlock growth, and this company just raised money at a $10 billion valuation. So at the end of the day, the most important thing is to figure out how to unlock growth. So we decided several years ago to really focus on B2B software. And the reason why we picked that is we felt that there was going to be a giant tidal wave, which is the cloud. We felt the cloud would be a brand new compute platform, just like we went from mainframes to PCs to servers, that this will be the new compute platform, and that will create an opportunity for all these new software applications to be written on the cloud. And that's worked out very well for us and for many people as well, because cloud is emerging into a huge tidal wave, basically. The other thing with the cloud is that if you use the cloud and you store your data in the cloud, then you get AI for free. Because the three main cloud companies, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, have great AI teams, and they're providing all those AI technologies for free if you use the cloud. Oh, I think innovation is accelerating. So clearly I don't think is the reason why companies are leaving, but because of taxes. In California, the state income tax is 13%. And if you go to Texas, the income tax is 0. So you save 13% if you move from California to Texas or to Nevada or Florida or some of these other places. I think corporate innovation plays a huge role in developing new technologies, and so corporate innovation is just what's coming out of the large companies, especially if you look at the big tech companies like Apple, Google, Facebook. They're investing a lot in AI and data, in new types of communication infrastructure and technologies.